Here's a quick video to show something that I noticed that's not working quite right. I'm in a focus area here called Nirvana, and in here I have just one project called Test Project. This project consists of 3 tasks. As you can see, each of them have a context and time and energy. I love the way that floating dialog box is gone, by the way. But here's what I noticed. In large projects, sometimes you have a task that you realize is a project on its own. And I know we've had the discussion of allowing sub-projects for this very reason. But what I do at this time is create that task as a project. So initially the task may not have seemed like a project, but then you realize it involves several steps within that particular task, so it becomes a sub-project, the way I would say it. What you normally would do is move that task over. Let's say task number 2, you move it over to projects, and as you can see, it converted to a project, but we have to refresh in order for everything to update. Now here's what I notice. During the refresh, I go back to my Nirvana area of focus, and I notice the project's not there. I still have the project with the other 2 tasks. When I go to all areas, what happens is that that project, although I was in the Nirvana area of focus, when I dragged it over to the project list, it didn't maintain the area of focus or area of responsibility, however you want to say it. So I must go back and reassign it that area. Did that take? So I have to reassign it and then go into my Nirvana focus, and now I see it here. So when I drag a task while in that Nirvana area of focus over to projects, it removes it from that area of focus. It doesn't maintain the area of focus. That's the first thing I notice. The next thing I notice is this. Let's say we had a task here. It doesn't really matter. So this is a project, but I noticed that it has my time and energy up here. It inherited that from the task, but as we know, when you go into a project, time and energy is not an option, because again, you don't do projects, you do tasks that complete projects. So I agree that time and energy shouldn't be part of the project, but just something I noticed, that it does maintain the original time and energy that the original task has, and there's no way of you removing it. So just a little quirky thing I found there with dragging a project task into project. It loses its focus and it maintains the time and energy criteria. Again, I only do that because I can't do sub-projects, but just wanted to share.